Hi everyone, guess what? It is my first pregnancy vlog and I am so excited to share it with you guys. So I am currently 5 weeks 1 day pregnant today, but because I'm a week behind, I'm just going to pretend that I am 4 weeks. So that all my new subscribers can get to know me a little bit better, I'm just going to give a super quick spiel on my journey with baby number one, who is now a 20-month-old Energizer bunny that does not turn off. Is a typical toddler boy, to be honest. It took 2.5 years to conceive him. We tried Clomid, it didn't work. We tried puregon, it didn't work, and eventually we did IVF in 2010. And I ended up getting ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome from, which is a kind of a rare side effect. Well, not rare, it's just not common side effect of IVF, and I managed to get it. Yay me! And so we had to freeze all of our embryos, all 2 of our embryos, and use them at a later date. So Roman was one of them. We called him Waffle, and we found out we were pregnant with him in December 2010. My pregnancy was, yeah, full of a little bit of drama. Nothing is ever straightforward for me, I tell you. And we gave birth to him though in August 6, 2011, and he was healthy, so that was great. That's the main thing. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is the reason for my infertility. My husband has super sperm, and I have insulin resistance. I got the whole fantastic package of PCOS, the weight, the acne, the excess hair, just everything. It's nasty. I hate it. Yeah, so I don't get periods at all. I don't get cycles at all, which is the reason for needing fertility treatment. So that's a little background on me. Let's start on the pregnancy vlog. Let's start by having a little look inside the womb and see what baby looks like at 4 weeks on My Baby 3D. Right, 3 weeks pregnant. So this is obviously when it must start implanting in the uterus. How fascinating is that? That's so cool. Alright, and what we are today, 4 weeks. So it looks looks like a little bean or something, doesn't it? So this is obviously the yolk sac, and here is our embryo. Looks a little bit alien-like at the moment, doesn't it? But that's where we're at the moment. Isn't that cool? I will put the link below to getting that app if you would like to get it yourself. It does cost about, I can't remember if I paid $4 or $6 for it. I did pay something for it, but it is so worth it because it is such a cool app. So we're going to get straight into symptoms now. There aren't really any. I'm so early on in my pregnancy that there are just not many things going on. I also got my first blood test, which showed that my HCG level was only 21. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to take a little bit longer for me to start getting symptoms just because of that low number. I'm 99% sure I felt implantation. A couple of days after my transfer, I felt an electric shock, I think is how I explained it, or a sharp jab in my uterus, and I'm pretty sure that was implantation. And lo and behold, a couple of days later, I got a positive pregnancy test. In those early days, I did actually get a headache, and that was one of the first signs that I was pregnant with Roman. Was I just got a splitting headache, and I've only had one, luckily, because they're so nasty, so I'm glad I've only had one so far. But I also just feel a little bit hotter, so my body temperature's obviously just risen just a little bit. So those are my whole 2 symptoms of pregnancy for this week. When I was doing my pregnancy test, oh actually, first before I show you my pregnancy test, I'm going to show you, I'll better introduce to you Pancake. Pancake! This board will be in all of my pregnancy vlogs, by the way. I'm going to find something different to write on it every week, just so it's something different in the background rather than my plain boring tea coloured walls. So any ideas for what to put on there, you know, baby size and all that jazz, I can do all that. So anyway, introducing Pancake. This is Pancake at 6 days old, hatched out of her shell. No, we do not know it's a girl, by the way. It is illegal to find out the gender of your baby as an embryo, just so you know. I just call it a girl because I hate saying it. It just sounds so awful, so I'm saying she. Pancake sounds feminine, so we're just going to go with she, and we'll find out at the 20-week ultrasound. So anyway, here is Pancake. So she probably looks a lot different to that now. Well, she does, as you saw in My Baby 3D. She looks a lot different to that now. It's amazing how much they grow in just a couple of weeks. This is, if you look back a couple of vlogs ago, I did telling my husband I'm pregnant vlog, and so this is what was on my mirror. See if that pregnancy test was stuck to it like that. So that's Pancake. Hi, Pancake. Hope to see you in 9 months. So a couple of days after my transfer, it was Easter. So Martin, Roman and I went to the beach and stayed at a beach with a few friends, which is all well and good unless you're planning on doing pregnancy tests. Tell you what, it's so awkward in the mornings going from your room to the bathroom with a little jar to pee in and a pregnancy test, which is conveniently really loud to get out of its wrapper. I managed to do it though, and they were all coming out negative, and it sucked so bad. With Roman, I got a positive at 9 DPO, which was 4 days past 5-day transfer. I got the faintest line and a definite line at 10 DPO, which was 5 days past 5-day transfer. This baby, my goodness, it was day after day after day. I was getting negatives and I was losing hope, and I was just like, this is a bust. It's an absolute bust. We're not pregnant. And then, ta-da! We finally got a positive. This one was taken at 7 days past 6-day transfer. I think I took one the day before, so 6 days past 6-day transfer is when I got the positive, and then I didn't tell my husband until the next day. Agony. Trying not to tell him was absolute agony, but I did hold on, and I did not tell him until the next day, until I figured out what I was going to do. So technically I didn't get a positive pregnancy test till 12 DPO with this baby compared to 9 DPO with Roman. So it just shows how every pregnancy is different. And this baby is also slow to be doing things, with the better being only 21. The next better after that wasn't that much better, but I'll explain all that in the next pregnancy vlog, the 5-week pregnancy vlog. Let's just say I'm feeling rather detached from this pregnancy just because I'm too scared to get emotionally attached to it in case I miscarry it. Yeah, sometimes I keep forgetting that I'm pregnant. I'm just like, why am I so tired? I'm pregnant. That's a symptom for next week, by the way, not this week. I don't know. I want to be happy. I want to be sad. I want to be something other than I don't know. It just sucks. We're in limbo, and I've been in limbo for 2 weeks now, and it's just driving me mental. That's why I've brought so many pregnancy tests. I've got loads of other things, and I should have gone and got shares and flipping whoever this brand is. What are they? First Response. It's nuts. But anyway, so that is the pregnancy test that I surprised Martin. I don't know if you can see the line. Probably not. There is actually a line there. So there was that one. And then the next day I took this one. So this is 8 days past 6-day transfer. You can see the line on that one. Oh, this was the very first one I took at the batch. Excuse my half-done nail polish, by the way. It's negative. There is a line there now, but it's just like a, what do you call them? Evaporation line. So that was the first one I took. But anyway, then this is the one that I took, and the same day I got my blood test, and my HCG was only 21. And the line went fainter, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I managed to take all these pregnancy tests without anyone knowing, I don't think, except for obviously my friend Stacey, who is my best friend and godmother of Roman. So she knew about it, and it was just trying to keep everyone else in the dark, and they all, as far as I know, still don't know. So I'm doing well. A few people from my normal Facebook page know about this pregnancy purely because they happen to watch my YouTube channel. So if you are like from my personal Facebook page, please keep it quiet. We're not letting anyone know just yet. Alright, let's talk drugs. Because my cycle is manufactured, I have to take some drugs. Now this one is Progenova. Don't quote me, but I think it is an estrogen pill. And I'm also taking progesterone in the form of a lovely pill that goes up your you-know-what, and that is for, it's called Eutrogestin, and it's for progesterone, just because obviously I'm not producing my own progesterone because it was a manufactured cycle. In every pregnancy vlog, I hope to do pregnancy... What am I on about? I hope to do baby buys, just because I talked to Martin about it, and I asked on my Facebook page too, about buying one item a week, whether it's $1, whether it's $100, $250 or $50, whatever. Just buy one item a week just to help spread the cost, because we all know babies can be expensive. We're not going to buy things like the car seat, the cot, the bassinet, the extra seat for our pram until we've passed the 12-week mark, because we don't want to be buying these expensive things and then we miscarry, which I feel like there is a huge risk of that just because the way the pregnancy is progressing. But we'll definitely be buying those or putting them on lay-by as soon as we hit the 12-week mark. But for now, this week's baby buy, I didn't even buy. My friend brought it for me, and you can tell she's hoping for a girl. Pink. So we got some little socks to start off our collection, and if it's a boy, we can still use them, you know. No one's going to know if we're sitting at home and the boy's wearing pink socks. He's going to be fine. Alright, so I'm going to do the belly shot, and every week I am also going to do a question of the week just to get you guys involved more. Actually, I'll do the question of the week right now, and then we'll do the belly shot. So my question for this week is, I would love for you guys to list all the pregnancy apps that you enjoy, you know of. I've got obviously My Baby 3D, but any of those websites that do the week by week, your baby is the size of a prune and all that kind of stuff. So if you list those, any cool pregnancy apps, pregnancy exercise apps perhaps, because I really need to keep exercising. I've stopped at the moment just because I am too terrified to even move right now. I just want to wrap myself in bubble wrap with this pregnancy, seriously. Yeah, so list any cool apps or websites you know to do with pregnancy, and I would love to go through them and have a look. So I'm going to do the belly shot right now, and I just want to say that I am not I'm not a small girl. I am a big girl. So if you don't like fat people, get off my channel. If you don't like fat people, then don't look. I do have a lot of flubber. Just putting it out there. So this is week 4. Well, technically it's actually kind of week 5 because I'm a week ahead, but we'll just pretend for now. In the front and the side. I have a very squeaky floor. This here I cannot get rid of no matter how hard I try. After having Roman, it just did not go away, and I have these huge boobs, so that always makes me look way my baby bump always looks smaller because I've got these huge boobs to compensate. But anyway, and I'm wearing my stretchy pants today because I'm having a lazy day. Alright, so here is 5 weeks. And you can see not a whole lot going on. Well, except for the flab. So, but I warned you that I'm not the smallest person. Here's the front. That stretch mark is from Roman. That stretch mark there is also from Roman. Interesting thing about my stretch marks too is that they all appeared after Roman was born, not during. So yeah, but that's alright. I would love a flatter stomach, but it's just not happening. But that's alright. Right, so that is your 4-week belly. Although technically 5-week, 1-day belly because I'm late for my vlog. Alright you guys, thanks so much for watching. Catch me next week for pregnancy week